You're watching News Channel 3 live at 9 with Alex Coleman and Mary Beth Conley.
And welcome back, everybody. Our next guest fuses the classic with the contemporary. Jonathan Blanchard is a classically trained bass vocalist known for lending his very, very rich vocals to preserving the Negro spiritual.
Boy, that's an understatement, isn't it? Very, very rich vocals. His voice is just unbelievable. Now Jonathan marries those soulful sounds with some modern-day funk, jazz, blues, a little gospel. He's got it all on this new album called Freedom Soul. Here he is with the song Let's Break Bread from that new CD, Jonathan Blanchard.
There's a new day when brothers, can learn to love one another. If we work together, we can grow. Ain't no telling how high we can go. Let's break bread together. Come on and let's break bread together, Let's break bread together. Come on then, Let's break bread. When I fall on my knees, facing the rising sun, oh Lord, have mercy. When I fall on my knees, facing the rising sun, oh Lord, have mercy. We've got to, put away the hate so we can heal the pain for 100 years of the same old tears, There's gotta be a better way, Let's break bread together. Come on in, Let's break bread. Do-do-do. Let's break bread together. Come on in, Let's break bread. When I fall on my knees, face it, Come on and have, mercy. Come on and have, Facing the rising sun, oh Lord, have mercy. One more time, I said, when I fall down on my knees, facing the rising sun, oh Lord, have mercy. When I fall on my knees, facing the rising sun, let's break bread. Have mercy. Let's break bread. Let's break bread. Let's break bread. Let's break bread.
I know you like that. I know you like that a lot. Jonathan Blanchard. CD release party Sunday, 5 o'clock, Ground Zero Blues Club in downtown Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
And guess who is back after all this time?
He's been busy.
He has been extremely busy.
Wow, when I fall on my knees to face the rising sun. You have several pieces of several thoughts. This is kind of rooted, this album is kind of rooted in in the fields, in the cotton
Yes,
fields,
it is.
in the
Yes,
Old
it is.
South, isn't it?
It's entitled Freedom Soul. That's freedom apostrophe soul, as if freedom were a person, then freedom's thoughts would be.
Wow.
These songs that are on this album.
And Jonathan, anybody who has known you, they also know that lyrics are so important to
Definitely.
you, and you can definitely hear some great lyrics on this CD. Why do they stand out so much?
Because even though they're based in the past, they are still pertinent today. You know, they're present strifes and strains that those of us who are on this earth are going through. And I hope that this album brings some light to that. I hope that it gives people a little bit of hope and also makes them aware of their history as well as their present.
Well, and if you look back and think about, you know, when you're challenged with today's problems and you think about what your ancestors went through, kind of puts it into a different perspective.
It really does.
And they had the wisdom to say, take it, I'm leaving it up to you. And sometimes we just want to kind of hang on to
we
the
tend
control.
we tend to believe that we are in control.
Right.
And it's just not true.
No.
So much wisdom, so much knowledge, and you know, you also kind of pay homage, at least even as you look at the album cover, to somebody kind of special here. Who are we looking at
That
on
is,
the back?
that's my mother on the back.
This was taken a few years ago.
Wow, I may have been 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell us about that special lady.
Well, my mother is also my manager, and she was the first person to.
That's who we're looking at right
Yes,
now on
yes.
camera, by the way. That's Mom over there. She's waving at us.
Proud mama.
And she was the first one to entrench me in music, violin and viola, and Earth, Wind and Fire, and Frankie Beverly, and Al Jarreau, and Sweet Honey in the Rock.
Now, sometimes did she have to remind you to come in to practice?
Well, you know,
or
they used to
did you-
con me to practice.
Con you?
They would buy me the little Hot Wheel cars, and that's how they got me to practice.
We're so
Not a
glad
bad
you did.
deal at all.
So glad.
So if it were not for Mattel,
We got you over there. Again, CD release party, Sunday, 5 o'clock, Ground Zero.
Ground Zero.
You need to come on out.
All right. Freedom Soul.
Thank you.
We'll be back. And for today, we're going to close us on out with Jonathan Blanchard. A beautiful voice. Freedom Soul.
That's it. Has a CD release party Sunday night, 5 o'clock at Ground Zero. Jonathan, if you would, take us on home.
Down Moses, down in Egypt land. Go down Moses, down in Egypt land. Go down Moses, down in Egypt land. Go down Moses, down in Egypt. Listen. When Israel was in Egypt land, you said, let my people go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, press so hard they could not stand no way. Let my people go. You got to go down. Go down, Moses. Oh, yeah. Down in Egypt land. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go down, Moses. All right, all right. Down in Egypt land. Go, 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 go down. Go down, Moses. Down in Egypt land. Oh, oh, yeah, go down, Moses. Way down, down in Egypt. Listen, thus said the Lord, oh Moses, say, let my people go. If not, I'll smite your firstborn dead. Let my people go. You got to go down. Go down, Moses. Way down. Down in Egypt land.